Grade 4, Module 1, Lesson 12 homework. Directions. Estimate and then solve each problem. Model the problem with a tape diagram. Explain if your answer is reasonable. Number 1. There were 3,905 more hits on the school's website in January than February. February had 9,854 hits. How many hits did the school's website have during both months? So let's start by looking at this problem and looking at our numbers. We have 3,905 more hits in January. So I'm going to point to January because I know that represents January. And anytime it says more, I know that number is going to need to be added to something. And it's more in January than in February. So in February, we had 9,854 hits. And that's February's hits. How many hits did the school's website have during both months? So they're looking for us to be able to put both months together. Letter A. About how many hits did the website have during January and February? We need to start by labeling our month of February and our month of January. We know in February, I'm going to make a tape diagram, that there was 9,854 hits. In January, there's 3,905 more hits than February. So we need to make sure that we include our February hits, plus we're going to add on to that our January hits. So I'll go ahead and fill those numbers in. So this tape diagram represents February having 9,854 hits and January having 3,905 more hits than February. So altogether, this is the hits from the website. The directions are asking us to estimate first. So once I have it drawn, I can go ahead and estimate the February hits. 9,854, well, that rounds to 10,000. And January has the same amount as February, so I'm going to add that on, plus the 3,905. 3,905 rounds to 4,000. So when I do my estimation, I'm looking for my answer to be somewhere around 24,000. To solve the actual problem, I am going to go ahead and add, this is the actual answer, 9,854 added with 9,854 added with 3,905. We need to make sure we start by adding the ones column first and all the way up to the thousands column. 4 plus 4 is 9, plus 5 makes 14. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 1 makes 11. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 9 is 25, plus 1 makes 26. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 3 is 21, plus 2 is 23. And that's where our thousands represents. So let's make sure that this makes sense with our estimation. Our estimate was 24,000. Our actual is 23,614. Yes, this makes sense because 23,613 rounds to 24,000. So we can go ahead and over on the side, I'm going to write our answer. The website had exactly 23,613 hits. We have covered part A of this problem and part B, because part A asked us about how many hits, that's our estimation, and part B asked us exactly how many hits. So the exact amount is 23,614.